Have you ever been next to someone, and your mind just goes blank? You want to say something, but nothing comes out. Maybe you force a smile and blurt out, "So, what do you do?" and immediately regret it. If that sounds familiar, here's the good news: you're not bad at small talk. You just never learned how to do it. When was the last time someone taught you how to start a conversation? We're thrown into social situations expecting just to know how to talk to people, but it doesn't always work that way. Small talk isn't about being perfect or smart. It's about making someone feel seen, about making them feel comfortable, like they matter. Once you understand this, everything gets easier. Most people treat small talk like it's a test, thinking they have to be clever, say something impressive, or make the conversation super interesting. But small talk is not a test, it's a game. Imagine playing a game of hacky sack. You're not trying to win, right? You're just trying to keep the ball in the air. That's what small talk is like. You're not trying to impress anyone or say something funny. You're just trying to keep the conversation going, moving it from one topic to another. No pressure, no need for perfection, just a simple exchange. The moment you stop thinking of small talk as a performance and start seeing it as a game, the nerves disappear. So, how do you start the game? It's simple: observation over questions. Many people think that good small talk means asking great questions like, "What do you do?" or "Where are you from?" But after a while, that gets old. It starts to feel like an interview. Instead, here's a simple trick. Notice something and say it out loud. Let's say you're waiting in line and the person in front of you has a cart full of snacks. You could ask, "Are you stocking up?" But that's predictable. Instead, you could say, "That's some serious snack game you've got there." Or, if you're walking through a parking lot and you see someone pacing, trying to remember where they parked, you could say, "I swear these parking lots have a way of making cars disappear." The beauty of this is you're not forcing a response. You're just making a light observation. It's casual, easy, and opens the door for them to engage if they want to. If they don't respond, no problem. You didn't lose anything, and you didn't put any pressure on yourself to perform. Once you've got the conversation rolling, the next step is to keep it going. Here's the secret: people don't care how interesting you are, they care how interested you are in them. When someone tells you something about themselves, don't jump in with your own story. If someone says, "I just came back from a trip to the beach," don't say, "Oh, I went to Hawaii last year." Instead, ask them, "That sounds amazing. What was the best part of your trip?" Those 3 words, "Tell me more," work like magic. Being interested in someone else makes them feel valued, and it takes the pressure off you. You don't need to be a great storyteller. You just need to be a great listener. The more you show genuine curiosity, the more the conversation will flow naturally. Now, let's be honest. Knowing what to do is one thing, but doing it can feel scary. If you freeze in the moment, it's not because you don't know what to say. It's because you're overthinking it. We all know that voice in our head that says, "What if I mess up?" or "What if they think I'm weird?" They're not paying as much attention to you as you think. It's called the spotlight effect. It's the idea that we believe everyone is watching us closely, noticing every little thing we do. But the truth is, most people are too busy thinking about themselves to worry about what you said 5 minutes ago. So, if you say something silly, don't beat yourself up over it. They probably didn't even notice. And once you realize this, you can relax and just enjoy the conversation. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up and be real. Finally, let's talk about how to leave the conversation without feeling awkward. The key is to be direct but kind. Instead of waiting for that uncomfortable silence or trying to fake an excuse to leave, just say, "Hey, it was great talking to you, but I don't want to keep you." It's simple, respectful, and smooth. You could also tailor your exit based on the situation. If you're at a social event, you could say, "I'm going to grab another drink, but it was nice chatting with you." If it's a networking event, try, "I've got to meet a few more people, but I'd love to stay in touch." A smooth exit is just as important as a good entrance. You want to leave the conversation with grace, not with a desperate escape. So, here's the big idea: small talk is not small at all. It's how we connect with others, how we build relationships, and how we make new friends or even business connections. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present and showing interest in the people around you. Next time you're about to start a conversation, don't worry about saying something clever. Just notice something, say it, and listen. Small talk doesn't have to be awkward or forced. It's the first step to something real. Because in a world that's more connected than ever, the real magic happens when we make each other feel seen and heard. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on mastering small talk and building connections. Share this with a friend who could use it, and I'll see you in the next video.